It's Friday. So today I have just been working on emails so far, working on all this stuff for the launch, which I will tell you more about in a bit because it's been a bit stressful. But I wanted to just quickly hop on because I received the sweetest parcels today. Firstly, I got this. How sweet. This was sent by Lola. She's one of the members in the members club. Just click off. And she sent me the sweetest card just to say thank you for being, she said, "Hey Carrie, just wanted to say thank you for being such an inspiration and to wish you well on your journey to becoming a wifey," because I'm getting married. And she put together this little pamper box with a letter C for my name. It's so sweet. And then she also put a little Russian travel friendship doll to remind you you're never alone. How sweet. It is so sweet. Let me show you who I'm talking about. This is Lola. So she sent me all these different things, like different creams and all this cool stuff from me going away, and the Russian doll that says "Open Me," and it's got obviously all they go all down one by one. I was like, how cool is that? Like, that is so sweet. I love it. I'm gonna cherish it. Thank you so much, Lola. Oh, so sweet, thank you. And then also got a lovely card as well from Angela Paylor from Mums and Jams group. And she sent me some really cool, like, a nail wrap. So you put, like, nails. How cool. I love doing things like this. I really need to redo my nails. So thank you so much, Angela. But it's so sweet, and I just think it's just, I think it's just the sweetest thing when people send things, and it's just, I don't know, I think it's really sweet and thoughtful, so thank you very much. Made my day. So James has got an FEA update of the week for you. Come on, James.
FEA update of the week.
I knew I could trust you to do something stupid.
So I can't remember what I've done this week.
He has been busy.
Planning the Christmas party, planning the September event. What else have I been doing? A lot of emails, welcoming new members.
Very exciting.
What else have we done? Drunk a lot of coffee.
I've not drunk coffee because I don't drink coffee, I drink tea.
Very exciting. Need to
Really?
edit some photos for Carrie. Did I
Yes,
do that
please,
video?
can you do
I did
that?
that video. Did I edit that? Oh, that was
Yeah.
last weekend. So I put out the video for the members club meetup,
Must
which was
do
fun.
that picture.
Must draw a picture.
James is a photographer as well, and we did a photo shoot which I vlogged about the other week, and I need him to edit the pictures so I can put out a mock-up of some different potential covers to ask opinion and feedback on which everyone prefers. So James must priority.
I just write that on my pad.
Update for the week over. So I am now about to head to Birmingham to see my friend Kate, and there is so much crap on this car. We are having a fun weekend it's like a second Hendy weekend really, which I'm very excited about, although I'm a little bit stressed about work, so I have got my laptop with me obviously, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to try and do some work at some point. So yeah. So I started this vlog obviously to share behind the scenes of everything and to be kind of like honest about everything, running a business, and to kind of really show what it's like, because I think so often we just see people's front of stage, we don't see anyone's. I've got a new stand, so I need to reposition. I'm hoping it's going to work a little better because it rattles before. Maybe not. I have just pulled over so I can readjust this, so I am not driving whilst fiddling around with my phone. This is the stand that Facebook sent me. I don't know if I showed it before. I think I did actually. Hopefully that'll be fine. Let's go. So I wanted to be really honest about everything with FEA and whatnot. And so this week I had my launch going on for the Members Club, which is still actually ongoing. And yesterday in particular, I felt so stressed out about everything, and I felt like on the edge of a panic because I was tracking the stats from this launch in comparison to the launch in December, and the launch in December was going better at this point in the launch than this launch is going. Yet I feel like, I mentioned this the other day, that obviously I've been trying to scale up and bring new people on board to help me to do a better job with it all, because in the past it's kind of just been me running the ads, it's been me doing it all, and I realised that there's so many things that slip through the cracks because there's only one me and there's only so much I can do. And so, for example, in the past when I've been running Facebook ads, I have only been running maybe focused on like 1 or 2 Facebook ads to my audience, or 1 Facebook ad to my audience at a time, and I haven't really been targeting like cold traffic or anything like that because I didn't make the time to figure it out. So I thought, like, surely there's got to be more I could be doing on Facebook. It's so amazing with Facebook ads. So if I'm seeing these results when it's just me, what results could I see if there was like other people helping me? And so I think I set myself up when I brought people on board to help, that I thought like they were going to wave a magic wand or something and just miraculously be able to scale up my business for me. And that in itself, I think, was just a huge mistake to really think that. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not a mistake, but obviously now with this launch not even going as well as the one I did in December when I was doing it largely, with the upfront in the terms of like the marketing stuff by myself, it just left me feeling yesterday so deflated and frustrated and just in a panic, because I do 2 enrollments a year, and every enrollment you always want to better your last enrollment. You always want to make it a bigger success. You always want to make it a successful stop, especially when you only do 2 enrollments, because that's it. If you don't do a good job, then you're kind of like stunting the growth of your business. So don't get me wrong, like, it's going well. The hundreds of people have been joining, and which is fantastic, like, it's amazing. But I think when you, as an entrepreneur, you set yourself these goals that you want to reach, and then when things aren't working out the way you'd hoped, you can feel so deflated. And I caught onto the fact that yesterday, and I think the day before, I'd started to feel this way, and I started to feel a bit hopeless, when doubt creeps in and you start to question what you're doing, and you start to think, oh my gosh, is this all going to fall apart? And when I caught myself doing that, I realised, whoa, take a step back and stop. And so I realised I really need to up my doing my visualizations and doing all the things that make me feel good about doing the launch and why I'm doing the launch and what it's all really about. And it's about connecting with people and just sharing a message and sharing the fact that this community exists and just letting people know about it. And I feel like so often in a launch you get so attached to like the numbers and the figures that you lose perspective and you lose sight of actually why you're really doing it. And I definitely think the past couple of days I've been in that cycle where I've just been so focused on the numbers and the figures that I detached from the purpose and the meaning behind it all. So I am getting back on to with more of my visualizations, with just tuning in more with myself, because I feel like when I tune in with myself, I start to see the things I really need to be focusing on. And like sometimes I feel like when you're doing it and it's your business, your energy, I think, is so powerful and so important. So when we hand things off to other people, I'm not 100% certain or sure whether that energy comes through. I think sometimes it does. Like I know with people who are like Michelle, who does all my graphics and social media stuff for me, I do feel like we have a really similar vibe. And so when she puts stuff out, I feel the vibe is like completely aligned and really good. Sorry person for not letting you go. So, but other times it's just hard to get it right. And so I'm just going to get back into doing my visualizations, like I said, and I'm going to sit down and just work through how I feel about everything and just fine tune myself to start feeling really good about everything and to start really visualizing the people coming on board that I want to come on board and how fun and exciting it's going to be. And I just want to sit in the knowing of feeling good and trusting that it will work out the way it's supposed to work out, and it will be a success, and I can make it happen, and I've got nothing to worry about, and just letting go and just having complete faith in it all. So that is what I'm going to focus on doing. I always know with a launch as well, the middle part is the hardest bit to get through in a way, because you have like a spike at the beginning and then it slumps off, and then you have much bigger spikes towards the end of a launch when you're closing enrollment, because scarcity really does play a massive part of getting people to actually take action. So I realise that, and I'm well aware of that. So I really do feel a lot more positive about everything today, but I just wanted to share this message out there, because I think FEA is really successful. It really is, has turned into that, like, the business, like wildly successful business that I dreamed of so long ago and felt like was so far away, and I've made it happen. And yet here I am doing launches, still feeling like I haven't got anything figured out, and feeling panicked, like, will this work, you know, and all the stuff that we feel like. I felt this on day one, I still feel like this now 5 years later, or however long it's been. So I just wanted to put this out there for anyone else who's like doing a launch or feeling these feelings and then thinking, I shouldn't be feeling like this, or it's a hopeless mess, because it's not a hopeless mess, and everything's an experiment and a learning curve. So I just wanted to put that out there and be honest about how I'm feeling right now in my launch, just, I don't know, in case it's reassuring to anyone else. Because I think so often when people do launches, you really don't see what's going on the inside, and so often it's a blooming scrambled mess. Anyway, I'm just about to get my car washed now, because it's an absolute filthy state, before I go to Birmingham. So yes, not sure. Actually, I will be back later. I'll try and see whether my friend will let me put her cute little son on this vlog. He is so beautiful and adorable. So I'll see you later. Look at all this decoration. So cute. Hi, Harry. Hi, oh, such a cutie. Hi. Oh, so cute.